The first step in becoming red-pilled is to remove the blinders. Leave feelings at the door and look at just the facts. For 50 years, globalists have been attacking America. They've been attacking America's ruggedness, America's moral values, America's family structures, and ultimately, American culture. This attack almost succeeded, and the evidence is all around you if you just dare to look. The leftist agenda in America has gone so far that they actually put up a serious socialist candidate in the last presidential election. These people clearly espouse wanting to expand the government and the government's control over the American citizenry. These same people now are moving to infringe upon American Second Amendment right. America's ultimate weapon against tyranny. Look around at the actual facts of what I just said. American youth is now full of soy boys who need safe spaces. Just compare this decay to the American generations of men from 50 years ago, when this attack from the globalists started. Today's youth are easily and obviously weaker in their ruggedness. Look at television and entertainment from 50 years ago until now. Back then, married couples slept in separate beds on TV. Today, we have transgender threesomes on television. Another easy example of moral decay, which is easy to see and identify. The easiest of the main attacks is the one directed against our family units, where the American family's marriage rate has gone overall from 90% to 60% in the past 40 years, while the African American family unit has dropped from somewhere between 70 and 80% all the way down to 20%. A community that has been so devastated by globalism that 80% of babies in this community are born out of wedlock. And the people on the left, and unfortunately, the people in this country hit hardest by the effects of the globalist war in America, the African Americans, have been systematically blinded by indoctrination in schools, through virtual control of the entertainment and news industries, and in the case of the lowest income classes here, including the African American communities, straight bribes. The welfare that these communities have been collecting for 50 years has not been free. The poor people have been bamboozled into accepting it, and they have sold or traded their drive and ambition, which equates to growth for their communities and America as a whole. This is what people paid for the continuous welfare state. Their opportunity for growth, their entrepreneurial spirit. It exists in all Americans, whether you're black, white, red, yellow, or brown. Americans innovate and grow. That is what made us the greatest country in the history of the world. And that is what the left and those that have been brainwashed by globalists need to wake up from and take notice of. America was founded and exists for individual liberties, where the individual is responsible for their own destiny. Not government controlled equality of outcomes. That's socialism and communism, the opposite of the American way, and they will not work here. Ask yourself, how many inventions have come from socialist countries in the past 300 years? America literally has invented everything substantial in the last 1,500 years on this planet, and we've only been here less than 300. That is not a coincidence, nor an accident. So wake up if you are brainwashed and think about what I just said. Play it again if you're still asleep, and keep playing it until you wake up. America is in a fight for its future, and ultimately, the future of the entire world is at stake. Trump and the America First movement search for solutions. And the left, with their globalist agenda, simply project goals. Goals are philosophical and sound sweet and great. That's why people, young people especially, fall for it. Because they're dreams and hopes. Meanwhile, real solutions are dirty and hard. Reality is not clean. That has what has gotten the left through for the past 50 years. The America First movement is for nationalism and citizens' individual freedoms and rights. The left is for globalism and socialism and for the rights of foreigners to come here illegally and steal from our economy. America First is for individual liberty, where the individual is responsible for their own destiny. The left is for collectivism and equality of outcome. The right believes if you work hard and improve yourself, you will earn yourself a better life. The left believes all people should get a good life. Housing and lifestyle should be the same for everyone. America is unique in this world because of individual freedoms and the drive that freedom instills, which brought the world almost every invention and major technological advancement in the past 300 years, even longer. In fact, it is American ingenuity and capitalism that has taken the world from animal transportation, animal communication, animal agriculture, to cars, airplanes, even space travel, instant worldwide satellite communications, and tractors and genetically modified farming. Socialist countries have literally given one major advancement in that time frame, and it was only under the extreme stress of a warfare state. And even that was rockets. And if you think about this, it was America that perfected rocket technology. America needs the useful idiots on the left to wake up and to help us fight America's true enemy, the globalists and the leftists that are trying to make America socialists. They are our true enemy, and if you are following them, You are either a deliberate enemy of America and a traitor, or you are a useful idiot. Wake up. America needs you.